Hello and welcome to Septic-Tank-Soakaway.co.uk. My name is Jason and thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you've got a septic tank that's blocked, that's broken, that's just not working, then this video is for you. In this video I'm going to show you how to repair and fix your soakaway without having to spend thousands on having it replaced. Maybe you've got a soakaway, whether it's new or old, and you haven't developed problems yet and you want to stop it becoming problematic, then this video is also for you. Now, the video is in 5 sections, and the first section we're going to look at right now is what is a septic tank and soakaway. Okay, so what is a septic tank and soakaway? Well, a septic tank basically is a large holding tank that's normally buried underground. The sole purpose of a septic tank is to collect and treat any solid household waste such as excrement, cotton wool buds, sanitary towels, etc. What is a soakaway? Well, a soakaway is an underground drainage field, and this usually is constructed from various materials such as perforated pipes, gravel, crates, rubble and clay pipes, etc. Okay, so we've looked at what a septic tank and soakaway are. Now we're going to look at how a septic tank and soakaway work. Okay, so how does a septic tank and soakaway work? Well, basically the waste will leave your property, make its way down from the house into the septic tank. As the water rises in the tank, it then reaches the outlet pipe in the septic tank, or the discharge point, and from there it makes its way down the pipework into the soakaway. Now, as the water enters the soakaway via gravity, the water naturally makes its way through the soakaway from the top all the way to the bottom, where it finally drains away naturally into the subsoil. Okay, so we've looked at what a septic tank and soakaway are. We've looked at how a septic tank and soakaway work. Now we're going to look at why a septic tank and soakaway becomes blocked. So, just how does a septic tank and soakaway become blocked? Well, what happens is as the effluent leaves the property, makes its way into the septic tank, heavy particles of fat and sludge fall to the bottom of the septic tank, and in time these break off and float up through the discharge pipe, the outlet pipe on the septic tank, and make their way into the soakaway. Now, all soakaways are prone to silting up from heavy particles of fat, grease and other debris. Why? Well, because solid particles like cholesterol end up in the soakaway. And what happens is, if you think of your soakaway like a person who eats loads of chips and crisps and burgers and takeaway meals, I mean, he'll get away with it eating junk food for a while, but it's only a matter of time before his arteries clog up and his heart cries, "I can't take it anymore," and gives out. Well, soakaways also meet with the same fate. Because they're subjected to a bad diet over the years, they eventually become blocked and clogged up. Once a soakaway is clogged up, it will cease to function. And a typical soakaway only has a lifespan of about 15 years. Interestingly, most people don't know their septic tanks failed until they experience symptoms like being unable to flush the toilet or having to get their septic tank emptied more frequently. Okay, so we've seen what a septic tank and soakaway are. We've seen how a septic tank and soakaway work. We've seen why a septic tank and soakaway become blocked. Now we're going to look at the symptoms that result from a blocked septic tank and soakaway. So, what exactly happens then when the soakaway is blocked? Well, in a nutshell, because the liquid effluent can't escape into the soil anymore via the soakaway, it backfills back towards the septic tank. Once it gets into the tank then fills with all the backwash, which is sludge, fat and grease, and it basically backfills up the septic tank and then back towards the property. That is why you can't flush the toilet, or you have to keep getting your tank emptied regularly when this problem occurs. If you look at it like this, an average household produces around 40,000 litres of liquid effluent every month. Now just imagine each time it rained, right, in the garden, the rainwater never soaked away. If that happened, it wouldn't be long before a lake appeared in your garden. Now, the same is true of a soakaway. If the liquid effluent does not soak away, it'll just well up and back towards your house. Okay, at this juncture we've seen what happens when a septic tank becomes blocked and starts backing up. When this happens, we've normally got two options. Number one, we can continue to keep getting our septic tank emptied. Now, for me, that's not a viable option because some of my customers who ring me up have to get their tanks emptied once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year, and at £150 to £200 a go. That, for me, that's not a road I want to go down. The second option we have is that we can get someone in, like myself or someone locally that you may know, to give us a price to have the septic tank and soakaway replaced or repaired. Again, that's not a particular option or a road that I like to go down because, as you probably know already, you're going to get landed with a bill from £1, 2, 3, 4, £5,000 to replace your soakaway. Okay, so what other options do you have available to you? Well, you've got option 3, and option 3 is my product. So let me show you what my product does. So, option 3, my product. How does it work? Well, simply put it straight in your septic tank, which is easy to do. Simply lift the lid of the septic tank and put my product in there. Once in, it makes its way to the bottom of the tank where it starts attacking and getting rid of all the sludge, the fat, the grease, all the debris, all the things that are blocking up your septic tank and soakaway. Once it's done that in the tank, it then makes its way up through the discharge point, through the pipework and into the soakaway, where again it attacks the grease, the sludge, the fat and the debris. Once it's done that, the pores in the soil are then free to allow the liquid from the soakaway to naturally drain away once again into the subsoil. So regardless of how bad your soakaway is blocked or whether you simply want to prevent it getting blocked, my product will work for you.